For this one, I'm going to be showing you all some hoverboard tips and tricks. And a lot of these tips were tips that we found during our live stream. But I know not everybody wants to watch an hour and 50-minute long video, so I decided to put all of the tips and highlights in a short video for you all. And before we get into the tips, I noticed a lot of people were asking during the live stream, how do you get the hoverboard? And in order to get it, you're going to have to go to city maps in any zone, but it does have to be in at least a 9 power level zone. And once you get to the city, you're going to have to destroy hot rods and collect 10 hoverboard parts. But there's 2 vehicles you want to look out for. One is this vehicle you see right here. But as you can see in this example, this one didn't drop any. But you can also destroy these type of hot rods as well. And as you can tell, these 2 vehicles both sort of had like an orange highlight to them. So just run around the city map and look for these 2 types of vehicles. Destroy them with your pickaxe and then pick up the hoverboard part if they drop any. And I believe it took me 2 missions to complete it. I got around 6 or 7 hoverboard parts during the first mission, and I got the remaining amount during the second. And once you've collected all 10 hoverboard parts and successfully completed the mission, as soon as you finish that mission and return to the home screen, you'll be given the hoverboard as a reward. Now once you've gotten it, you will get a new quest where you'll have to ride your hoverboard, and you'll also have to complete a mission that has at least a 9 power level. And once you complete that hoverboard quest, you're going to get a mini llama. So yeah, that's how you get the hoverboard, and that's how you complete the hoverboard quest. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you some highlights and tips from the live stream. Alright, so in order to ride your hoverboard, you're going to have to hold down the build mode option on PS4. That's the circle button, and I believe you have to hold it down for like 3 or 4 seconds, and that'll summon your hoverboard. You can also jump while riding on your hoverboard the same way you would jump with your hero. And since there's a jump feature while you're on the hoverboard, you can use that to climb to different elevations, because the jump by itself isn't going to get you high enough to go over one tile. So you can use objects in your environment to help you get to different levels. You can also use launch pads while riding on your hoverboard, as well as jump pads. And I'll go ahead and show an example of both of those. So obviously with the launch pad, you're going to travel a lot further, and the jump pad is just going to help you go higher. Now if you want to try to do as many 360s as possible while you're in the air, then you can change your sensitivity settings in the settings menu. Just press start and go to settings, and then you're going to want to increase the sensitivity of the x-axis, and that's going to allow you to spin faster. And I'm going to go ahead and show you an example of what that looks like when we increase it. I'm not really used to using the high sensitivity, but you can definitely spin faster if you increase it. Another tip that I found is that you can ride on top of fences like you see here. And although this isn't really consistent, because I've tried it a few times and it only worked a couple of times, technically you can avoid getting hit by the smasher while you're on the hoverboard. Again, I tried it a few times, and most of the times he ended up smashing into me, but as you can see, it's possible to avoid his charge. There are a couple of things that can knock you off whenever you get hit by a husk or a blaster, or if you take fall damage, or if you're playing on a mission that has the shared hero damage modifier. All of those different ways can knock you off of your hoverboard. Basically, whenever you take damage, you'll get knocked off. You can also use tires and fire hydrants while you're on the hoverboard. You can also use the teleport gadget while you're on the hoverboard. And yeah, I believe that sums up all of the tips and tricks we have for now. If there's any good ones that I didn't mention that you think are useful, be sure to let us know in the comments below. Anyways, I hope y'all found the video useful, and thanks for watching.